water work throughout the spring and particularly the summer is a really nice way to get your dog fit and have a bit of fun together. For a Labrador, water work is just an essential part of its heritage. They have a wonderful thick double coat with an undercoat and a top coat, and they also have webbed feet, so they are natural water animals. However, when you're doing your water training in the summer, it's important to try and keep it structured as well as fun. So you want to maintain your steadiness, you want to work on the delivery of the retrieve coming out of water. Something we see a lot of is dogs coming out of water and wanting to shake straight away. They have got water in their ear, it is a bit uncomfortable, they are wet, but I really want my dog to come to me and deliver before it shakes. And the reason for that is potentially if they're shaking with a bird in their mouth, either they can let go of it as their head is swinging very quickly from side to side, or they can hang on to the bird a bit tightly and possibly damage it. So I really work on my delivery from water. I always think of it, the dog sits and drips before I take the retrieve from him. With your water work, lovely to get the dog retrieving on the water, throw a dummy into the water, send the dog, fantastic. But once the dog's happy entering water and retrieving and coming back to you, you then really want to concentrate on the dog going over to the far side of water, whether it's a river or a lake or a pond or a canal. And that's where you'll see a lot of dogs struggle. They're happy retrieving on the water, but they're not so confident going over onto the far bank. If you have real problems retrieving on the far bank, something that you can do is sit the dog on one side of the water and you walk all the way around to the other side of the water, so you're opposite the dog, and call it to you. So the dog is swimming across water but coming towards you rather than going away from you. And once you've done that a few times and the dog's confident doing that, you can then start retrieving over the water in the same place. Keep the stretch of water narrow at first. Don't ask the dog to swim across a reservoir for its first across water swim, because it'll probably give up and be left with a bad feeling from the experience. But a narrow stretch of water and everything should be fine. I always try and start my puppies off really early swimming. So a 3-4 month old puppy, if it's a nice hot summer's day, bring them down to the lake, let them have a bit of a paddle. I might even go in myself, paddle in, get the youngster coming in, just so they're happy and enjoying it. And then later on, when you start retrieving in water, the puppy's had a good first experience and it's really happy to go in and retrieve.